Just a sec. Hello, and welcome to Power Word Casual presents Oops All Clerics, New Year's Eve special one-shot situation. For those unaware, the general conceit that I've done for all of the one-shots we've run on this channel has been everybody plays one class. Everything else completely open and able to expose the full customization of D&D, but everybody's got to play the same basic party role, which is always great. I have yet to be disappointed any single time. And today, it is Clerics. So, to go and do the quick introductions around the table here, I'll just go around the stream. I have no idea what order I'm going to go in, so it's great. So, playing Fig, we have Jekka.
Yo, I'm Jekka. How in depth do you want me to go here?
Right here, we'll just do a nice little hello. I'll actually introduce
Strike a
your
pose.
characters in
I'm
just a
Jekka.
sec. Yeah.
So, I'm in Maine. I raise orphan cats. I don't have a job. The end.
Kitties.
Yep.
It's beautiful. Next, playing Claire, we have Nami.
All you need to know.
Magical.
Nice. Playing, I'm gonna do the full name. Reginald Reggie Valancourt III. Ian.
Hi, I am Ian, and I am playing Reggie, and I too am from Maine, and that's it for now.
Okay. Next, with an equally interesting name, Kid Pope, played by Ark.
That's me. I am Ark. And I will play that character.
And last but not least, joining us from the Shadow Council, we have Pasta playing Finch.
Hello. I'm from a state that they decided to name Misery, not from Maine.
I mean, that's the Midwest for you, or not even. That's not even the Midwest. It's just the
It
mid.
is. It's just a mid. Man, you made it even worse. Ugh. I gotta get out of here.
Yeah,
Coming to Maine.
it's the belt buckle. You're the
I'm
belt
party
buckle.
in Maine.
It's nice up here. Yeah. But to sort of set the scene for everybody here, what's going on is you are all clerics of your various deities and domains, and you are actually currently standing at the entrance of a grand exposition center, and you are here to attend CleriCon 94.
Ooh.
And like any good convention, it's like a 4-day con starting on Thursday night, and does happen to be the Faerun equivalent of New Year's Eve. Wow. We're being rated. This is amazing. But yeah, so you are on the New Year's equivalent in the Forgotten Realms, and they're gonna get you signed in here. So we'll just go kind of around random here. Claire, you're the first at the front of the line, so you're at the registration desk, which some of us here may be familiar with. Go ahead and describe yourself, like, race, appearance, all that sort of stuff, and then we'll get the check-in person talking to you in just a sec.
So Claire Maryflower is a cleric of the Death Domain. She is a halfling, but she likes to refer to herself as a gothling because she dresses in all black, illy dyed, poorly fitting black clothing, somehow makes it worse, lots of heavy black makeup, and she draws a single star that just hangs down on the top of her cheek in honor of her patron. She's really hoping that the game Exquisite Corpse takes on, where basically you and a bunch of other necromancers exchange bones and use animate corpse and just create walking abominations. So she's really here to kind of like pick up on some of that, but you know, I mean, she's not too excited about it, so it's fine. She may run into her brother. Her brother is Rick, also a cleric. They're twins.
Oh my god.
Claire and Rick.
There.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I'm glad that really was the pun because I thought so with Claire, and
Yeah.
very happy.
I went there. I'm sorry, not sorry.
So you get up to the check-in counter, and the cleric sitting there. They have a little badge. They have their little "My name is" badge, and you get a quill and a little sticker to write on there. So what do you fill in there? Because it's got a little like "My name is," "My deity is," "My domain
just
is."
Put in like giant black marker over and over again, like a star, and I just like slap it on because if they don't know, they don't need to know. Okay, like whatever, it's fine.
Amazing. All right.
Thanks.
Like
He's aloof but polite.
you can sort of tell that the person behind the counter was about to like make some small talk questions, be like, "Oh, and what brought you to your like path of worship?" But she just kind of sees that action, and she's like, "You can. Here's your swag bag, and you can go right in."
May your death be good, is all she says and wanders into the inside. Happy death.
Amazing.
Amazing. All right, so next in line behind that display, we have, let's see, yeah, Reggie. Go ahead and describe yourself and what you would write on said name
Explain
badge.
yourself.
Yes. So I am Reggie, Reginald Valancourt III. I am a olive-skinned, teal-haired furbolg, currently disguised to look a little bit shorter than I normally am, so that way I blend in with people a little bit easier. I am decked out in full like an amalgamation of like leathery priest robes. It kind of looks like I've just mismatched them all together. I have a set of amulets that looks like it's about 20 or 30 that are all just various holy symbols of various gods and goddesses of the realms. And I also like have a big like pack, and basically I look like I just came from an archaeological dig, because I probably did. And when I fill out my name tag just says Reggie, and under deity it just says yes. And he's just very friendly and being like, "Hello, how are you?"
I'm well. So welcome to CleriCon. Here's your swag bag,
Oh,
and
thank you.
you do get little like those little drawstring bags that are so popular at conventions, with
Yes.
the little CleriCon logo on the side. It's got like a little holy symbol with 94 written in script on the side, and
Does it have like do they have like a sponsorship? Is the holy symbol somehow worked into like a moose amulet of some kind maybe?
Mountain Dew.
Indeed it is. Yeah, there's two sort of sponsorship things, like the 94 and the holy symbol. It's like the pretty typical cleric mace rod situation, but the head of the mace is sort of like a winged mace, but it is in the shape of a moose's head and antlers. And then down at the bottom, where it's a little bit harder to see, there's just like a monster energy potion, like logo right down at the bottom. Not even like stylized or anything, but it's just like, just some claws. It's just like get your energy right down at the
Nice.
bottom. And that's on all the bags. They're all the same on the outside.
Oh,
And
also,
No,
I didn't mean. I should specify I am an Arcana cleric. So
oh,
I like
lovely.
magic.
And what got you what got you worshiping on this path to holiness?
Well, I mean, all the gods seem to exist, and I've seen evidence of all of them in the histories of the people I've studied. So I just figure, if one god makes sense to worship at a moment, you worship that god, and if it doesn't, you ask for help from someone else. Never hurts.
That is probably the best reason for that outlook I've ever heard. But yeah, thank you. You can go right on in. Then next we'll do Finch. Come on up to the desk and describe yourself and what you write on your badge.
Finch is a Goliath. He is a cleric, a life cleric of Ilmater. He's got some rough hands. Very minimalistic bag. He'll probably appreciate the extra, the drawstring bag, just his little extra carry space. But he tries to go light. The table is like 30 feet below him, and so he kind of kneels down, gets close, and says, "Now, Lolf, I'm for the con, but you look like a party, hmm?"
And she'll kind of like sit back, be like, "Well, I am so flattered. You are the first person to say that to me in a long time." And
Oh, it surprises me.
I've had to turn away from those ways somewhat in my studies,
course.
but
Of course. Go on.
no, I can't. No, I can't.
No, of course.
I shouldn't.
Of course, we're both on a path of righteousness, but we needn't tread that path alone.
See, that kind of life cleric. Oh yeah. So she'll hand you your swag bag, but you kind of notice there is a little card, like a little bit of something that wasn't on the previous bags that got handed out. There's it's a name, not a phone number, but sending
Takes
stone number, whatever.
Yeah. He takes it and says, "She'll be able to find you by the light you shine well enough. You have a good day." Oh, and he'll write Finch before and after dark, and then he'll leave. I don't know how to flirt. I don't know how to fuck. I don't know how to flirt. I have no idea.
You just did.
Is that what that is? No idea.
That
Find
was
you by
quite
the
smooth.
light you shine? Holy
Right?
shit. What's in this drink?
Advantage on your charisma rolls for that, for sure.
What is my charisma?
Oh, it doesn't matter. Like,
Oh, yeah, no,
it doesn't matter
I
if you
switched
can
things. I
back
wanted
it up
more
or not. And so, Fig, you see that head on into the convention before you, and so you come up to the desk. You get waved up by a slightly flushed lady at the desk. She's feeling the vapors, and
Yeah.
just describe yourself and what you would write on your little name tag thingy there.
Fig is human. Probably looks to be in her early 50s. Her hair has gone gray and silver. She probably braided it about 4 days ago, so it's coming out. She does have flowers in her hair, but hers aren't in any way orderly. It's less than an artful decoration of flowers, and more like she crawled through a bush that had flowers in it and they stuck. It works. She clearly hasn't bothered with her appearance in a while, but she was good looking in her youth and some of it's carried over, so she doesn't really have to. She fills out that she is Fig. She is a cleric of Sylvanus. Not sure what else she does have a hotel room. And then she asks, so the events going on here, are they more like you've got a speaker who kind of orates, or is it a round table, or is it more like an open mic?
Oh, the big event tonight. That's going to be the Demon Banishment 101. That is sort of like a
Hmm.
keynote speech. Like we have a big famous cleric
Right.
that's come
Yeah.
down from Waterdeep. He'll be delivering the main speech and giving demonstrations on
Hmm.
the summoning and banishing of the fiends and
So there
wretches
will
from
be
below.
fiends on hand. There will be in-house fiends.
Oh yes, oh yes, yeah.
Wow.
That's a
Um,
it's supposed to be quite the show and very
and
informative.
are there any events where we can just kind of like, praise our own particular deity and maybe harp on others to, join our particular deity? Or is that like an after hours drinking social kind of thing? Because I'm down for that too, and you're welcome to join me. I'm not gonna flirt with you. I'm done with that. But nature, yay. So if you ever wanna, you know,
Oh, for that sort of thing, we have a bunch of options. We have for the conversion aspect of the
right, yeah,
of it. That's definitely the show floor. There's
yeah,
loads of that going on down there. There are some low key after Faerun knowledge round like
yeah,
lounges.
yeah.
Like so people can have a moment to themselves to recenter and do their communions. There's a
Right. And
bunch of
is
those
there
around.
a bulletin board anywhere where I can pin up some of these brochures and maybe if there's like a list of like desperately seeking deity, if there's any kind of people looking?
Oh yes, oh absolutely. We have a bunch of those boards all around the
Sweet.
main
That's all I
hall.
needed to know that I'm gonna help and I'm gonna go hit them up. Can't wait to banish some fiends, I guess. Wasn't aware there'd be demons on site, but it's a party.
Oh, that's you'll be excited for that one. That one's a must attend.
Like
With
literally?
well, no, not literally. I mean,
Okay, thanks.
we don't want to
Bye.
make you're okay.
Just checking. That sounded suspicious. If it was like a literally you must attend, but if it's that's fine. Thank you. Just sniffing for plot points early on out, but that wasn't that one. That was just a dead end. I'm gonna go now.
Awesome.
The fourth wall bursts.
And last in line, what what's going on with Kid Pope? Or could you explain what you look like and what you would write on your little name tag there?
So the door of this place bursts open, and there is it daytime?
It's evening. It's
It's
sort of
evening.
it's
I
late
would
evening.
say, okay, all right. So I would like to make a case for it being that point in the evening where the sun is real low, but if there aren't any trees or any obstructions, it's right in your face.
Okay,
Yeah.
I can go with that.
Yeah. All right. All right.
Yeah.
Summertime evening,
Mhm.
and
Yes.
so it's the glare of the sunlight just fills the entire atrium space, and it's just the doorway is just this blank white light for a moment. Yeah, like that precisely. Yes. And what walking out of that radiant beam is a little 3 foot tall kitty. Looks like a kitten. Tabaxi though. Very very youthful face, and after a moment, after a silent dramatic moment, he says, I don't remember what he says. I'm making this up as I go, so there was nothing to remember, and that's why I blue screened. I have to speak as my character. This makes me anxious. Yeehaw! It's me, Kid Pope. I'm
Son of
gonna
a
be the
bitch.
Pope of the Underdark.
I'm gonna adopt that kitten. Just you wait and see.
He runs up to the registration counter. He's wearing scale mail. He's got a tabard going on with this this kind of swirly aquatic motif going on, and he says, "I'm so ready to go. Where do I sign?"
The and the cleric clerk we'll slide over the registration materials and be like, well, if you want to sign your name here, your emergency contact here, and then fill out this name tag. That's really all it is, and then you can have your bag.
Great, I do that, and I fill out type of cleric, Tempest cleric. Deity is Malik. Yeah,
All right.
I fill out that name tag in very big letters. I need everyone to know that I'm Kid Pope. Big Pope hat too. That's definitely definitely a thing. Instead of a cowboy hat, it's like
the mitre.
the papal tiara situation, whatever that. Yeah.
No, yeah, that's the papal tiara now. That's the word for that. Calling it.
That's all right. Yeah, and just much gusto. Very very proud to be here and ready to school some nerds.
All right. And so you all make your way in, and you're greeted to the sort of general open lobby space that's usually near, the reg desk at Name a convention. And that gives you a second to look inside one of these swag bags that you've received. And there are leaflets to a bunch of like various panels, like come talk about space and the stars and the outer and the outer realms. Demon Banishment 101's got a pretty big flyer in there. Your God and You, A Crisis of Faith. That one's up in there too. But then there's also just some other things. There's like a packet of incense in there. Some 2 bookmarks, each of them with like a random domain. So there's like knowledge and arcana and nature and light and all those sorts of things. And a lanyard that looks like prayer beads or a rosary sort of situation. It's still just a flat lanyard, but that's the art texture on it. And there's also a random trinket in each one. So I'll just go around here. Fig, in your bag, the rando trinket is a little glass vial that has 3 eyelashes in it.
Someone lost their falsies. Oh, I keep these? Well, hell, all right.
Bonus.
Finch, in yours, there's a translation guide for a fictional language, like Klingon.
Finally.
It's not a useful language like Abyssal or Primordial or anything, but
Sure. He's flipping through it. It's one of it's tiny book for like human hands, so it's like infinitely too small for him, but he's still trying to flip through it.
And let's see, in Reggie's bag there is a famous calligrapher's personal brush. In case you really feel like doing some writing.
Nice. This will make good note-taking material.
Claire, you get a tea kettle that heats itself when filled with water. It's got a little instruction tag on the side of it.
Is it black?
It is.
Okay, good. I read the instructions. I'm also working on like coloring the lanyard black, like just slowly going through and just making it black while reading the thing. It's like, okay, cool, yeah, all right. Oh, well, I won't do that, but okay, good to know.
And Kid Pope, you get 18 miniature cabbage heads.
Wow.
They are
cabbages.
They are not
Brussels
edible.
sprouts?
They're not what?
Edible.
Oh. Are they like okay? So why aren't they edible? Are they not real cabbages? Are they rotten cabbages?
3D printed.
You pull one out and you look at it closely. They almost look like stone cabbages, like they've been like little porcelain cabbages sort of situation. Almost like as if it was part of like a model set or something for a very, very specific type of farm.
Ah, cabbage farm.
I'm a, I'm
Excellent.
gonna sidle on up to the cat boy. And do you want to switch?
What do you have?
I got a vial with some eyelashes in it, and frankly, I think both of our things are both useless, but at least yours fits my aesthetic.
Well, boy, howdy, that sounds fantastic.
Sweet. We
Oh,
switch.
no.
Finch will walk up to the both of you, and he'll be holding the book, and he'll say, "Duv Recknian Mech Trinidad." It's supposed to mean hello, new friends.
In
Still
what?
learning.
I reckon that's kind of correct.
I don't know. Don't know what language it's supposed to be.
Right. Well, we don't speak that, so just go on ahead and keep doing this.
All right. If you would say.
Right. So, the cleric, you gonna hit that or what?
Beg pardon?
Are you gonna get with that?
Oh, the receptionist.
I didn't catch the whole thing, but it seemed like it was fairly fruitful.
The armless back and forth. She'll find me.
Hard to miss.
That's right. Name's Finch.
Oh, hey, Fig.
Pleasure. Aye, and we have a pope here. You're Kid Pope, aren't you?
Why, yes, I am.
Oh, it's a pleasure. I've heard of your work.
I hold my tiny paw out to shake your hand.
Pleasure.
Beautiful.
Are you? I can't. If I talk to you any longer, I'm gonna take you home. I gotta go, Kid Pope. You're too cute for me. I can't. Fig just walks away.
I'm not cute, I'm fearsome.
I
You're a
see
terrifying
beauty.
creature.
It's just like the creepiest, like as you leave, there's just the creepiest emotionless stare for like a second. Then I break out of it, and the smile returns.
Glad I didn't
This is
see
like
that.
a very haunted moment.
Beautiful.
I'm gonna wander. Reggie's gonna wander up to Claire and be like, "Hey, I heard you say something about a game about like corpsing. I'm really interested in hearing more about that."
Oh, Exquisite Corpse, it's the best.
Yeah. Like, tell me more.
It's the best.
Fair enough.
Is this one of them gentle repose things?
No, it's more reanimate corpse. Okay. So the whole point of Exquisite Corpse is you exchange bones with other people, and then you mix all the bones together, and then you cast animate corpse on it, and then it pulls itself together, like some fresh new abominations. You know, like legs of a chicken, belly of a dog, head of a horse. It's hilarious. It's a great party game. Yeah.
Are you sure you're at the right convention?
Oh yeah, no, death is the best. We all end up there.
Oh, certainly.
You're not wrong.
Especially.
Yeah. I'm just getting ahead on it, you know. May you
Yeah.
have a good death.
That's efficient. I appreciate that.
All
I'm
about
around people all the time that like have good health, enjoy your life. You know, can I heal you? It gets exhausting every once in a while. Oh, I see Kid Pope has arrived. Hello.
yeah.
It's a bit rude. You just climb on someone's lap, Kid Pope. You just can't do that at a convention, but I understand.
Sorry. No, it's fine. It's fine. The black fur doesn't show up on my clothes.
It's so weird because he keeps vanishing into the background.
Stealthy boy.
That's amazing.
It is
You
not the clock.
gremlin.
I'm sorry. Yeah. So yeah, Claire will take a look at Reggie's like infinity string of just like everything and be like, huh, I respect it. How much? So, have you dabbled in Death Domain, or are you, not there yet?
Oh, I mean, I've animated my fair share of corpses. I mean, when you
Uh-huh.
delve in the places of dead civilizations, I mean, death is all around you, so it's pretty common.
We should talk.
Agreed.
Like, how dead were those civilizations? Like,
Very.
completely or nice? Oh man.
Yeah.
Classic. And she'll just probably start talking about like dead civilizations and how great they are.
The dead ones, they're just the best.
They
The
are.
good thing about dead civilizations is they can't talk back.
Yep.
It's true.
Oh no, that's just creepy. Okay, anyway.
So, like the cleric said at the beginning, there are a variety of activities and things to do before the big panels start. Um, in the main theater, there is the demon summoning, banishing 101 thing. There's like signs pointing to that everywhere. But there is, as promised, a bustling show floor. You enter through a big set of double doors, and then there's booths and stalls and stands filling this big central area of this building. Um, and all kinds of stuff, like there's holy symbols of all stripes all over the place. What do you
I have a
want to
quick
find?
question.
Yeah.
Are there cosplayers? And if yes, what are they cosplaying?
It's sort of a
Kid cult.
weird. There's sort of a weird line. Like, it's sometimes a little bit hard to tell if someone is cosplaying or if this is just their Thursday night outfit.
Right.
With some folks. There's definitely people who are dressed. They're definitely dressed as famous clerics and dressed as deities, like the ones who are like. There's a couple people walking around as Lathander. There's a couple people walking around as Myliki, like like.
Someone made like a platinum dragon.
Oh yeah, like so, yeah. There's like a couple people in like in a giant paper mache and wire Bahamut walking around.
Nice.
I
Are
would
they
like
doing
to
like the
imagine.
horse costume thing?
Please.
Yeah, there's someone in the head. There's someone in the wings. There's someone, and there's like they're actually gone really far into it. They actually have a couple of their other friends just dressed as like just dressed in gold, just kind of walking around after them, being their handler. So it's like it's actually really spot on.
I appreciate this. I would also like to imagine there's like a few rogue people that are dressed up as like the spell that like kills the most people that they think. So there's like one person walking around as
my
a
God.
fireball, just like and runs into people and is like boom and just like yells stats at them and runs away. Sorry, that's for me, and that's where my brain is going with this.
You got someone who's dressed like a mimic with a free hug sign.
Yes, exactly.
I also
Very
just
good.
really want someone to be just dressed up as a giant hand.
Someone's
And
just
like
mage
pushing
hand.
people around, like just not like Big B's thrusting.
Oh,
like
Big B's thrusting.
Yeah, just like pushing people out of the way and like.
Yeah, there's somebody walking around as a cauldron. It says Tasha on the back. There's somebody walking around as Tensor's floating disc. It's just like they're just walking around with like just a giant sun hat. Like
Is someone dressed as Bane?
both kinds.
Gosh,
Yeah.
I'm here for the convention.
I love clerics.
You merely adopted the priesthood. I was born into it.
Perfect.
It's my domain.
And then after, under his breath, he's like, "No, but really, it is."
Takes the mask off. Whoo, sorry.
Sorry, I needed that.
No, it's fine.
That's great.
Cool. Well, I'm
Yeah.
gonna fill up my swag bag.
Oh yeah, no, there's all sorts of like there's the usual swag to be found, like your basic holy symbols and things like that. The The aftermarket holy symbol crew is definitely here. People with those souped up special relics and items. Naturally, they're all around. Exorbitant prices, like you'd expect.
Fun for, yeah.
You know,
I will make it a point as we walk through to look for holy symbols I don't currently have, to try and add to my collection.
Nice.
yeah, as you go around, there's definitely some of like the more obscure ones floating around. Occasionally, you do like they're not. There's one group they're trying to play it cool, like they don't really believe in the stuff, but it's definitely a table of warlocks to Demogorgon. Like there's just like 3 of them there, and they're just kind of like pretending that they're not doing what they're doing. And yeah, there's a bunch of like his twisted symbols on their table, free for the taking if you're interested in that kind of thing.
Is it free?
If
Yeah,
it's free, I'm taking it.
yeah, those are free.
In the bag. In the bag.
Yeah, stare at it for a really long time. It's a good idea. I recommend it.
I'm just gonna slide it onto my lanyard.
Nice.
Do you have like you're gonna just start collecting them like
Yep.
on the lanyard like beads?
Yep.
That's so good.
100%.
Finch is at the level up mace booth. Wide variety of maces. They've got wood. They've got stone. He's looking at the tungsten one right now and just sighing at how expensive it is.
But
Yeah,
that
for me-
that durability though.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
weight of it.
Yeah, I've got a really nice holy symbol, but I'm looking for an upgrade. But do I want the gemstone one, or do I want like is resin okay? Can I go with another resin one if it's pretty enough, maybe? But aluminum. There's
No, look, the copper. The copper is what you want to go with. It ages well. It's got a good weight. It's conductive, which is what you want. You know,
one
if you're
of them
looking for
fine
something functional.
patinas.
What?
Gets one of
Look.
them fine patinas.
Exactly. And you want to clean it off? Little bit barkeeper's friend. Call it a day.
You know, you got something there.
See, I'm a big advocate for silver or pewter. You know, it's really nice, and it has the versatility of being helpful in a lot of supernatural situations. So
Antimicrobial too.
exactly.
Unless you have a silver allergy. Then it's not great.
Huh.
That's true.
It's still antimicrobial. It's
Still
just not good for you.
antimicrobial. It's
Yeah.
just not. Yeah, it's just not good for you anymore. Like bleach. But yeah, is there, while you guys are down here, is there anything like cleric-ish? Like you want a new set of robes, you can get a new set of robes. You want a new set of robes but black, you can get a new set of robes but black. Like any sort of items you guys looking to find, you could probably find it here.
Claire is gonna look for a group of people that seem the most like prim and proper, like healingest cleric that ever healed, and is like super about like light and love and all of the good things, and like negativity can just go over there. And she's just going to be like, so I'm really interested to hear about this theory that healing used to be a necrotic spell. And she's just gonna like let them go off about like about spell theory and how the good spells may not always be that good. Just to really like watch them get huffy about it.
Oh, and you.
Finch is. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, yeah, you succeed with ease. Like as far as finding these people, like you can find several groups of these people if you actually wanna
She
string
will
around.
systematically
Yeah.
just try to sow discord and disbelief in their path and let them realize that death is the final answer.
There's one of the groups, they get flustered and they start kind of arguing with themselves, and it's like, no, when you heal someone it doesn't hurt, it takes the pain away. But then one of them's like, no, I broke my leg once and someone used cure wounds and it like the bone just snapped in and reset itself. It sucked. My leg's fine, but it was awful. It hurts. And it's like, no, that's not possible. That can't be. And it's just like they just completely lose themselves into it, and you're able to just ghost on by.
It's great.
Finch will see this like ruckus and kind of walk over and go, she's right. Speak with dead. Impossibly useful. Inflict wounds. You ever melted a man's face off with your fingertips? Can't do
Oh,
that
I
with anything.
definitely have.
This,
Oh.
he gets it. He gets
Yeah.
it. She gets it. What if she won't get it? Healing, please.
I
It'll make
found
this, it'll make
your
this about taking
friends.
the hits.
All right. How do I use my tea kettle?
It
She's
is
gonna
actually.
take it out and just like look at the two of them and be like, "So I got this. Do you want what this makes?"
Yeah, I'll drink it.
Cool.
Vote it.
Yeah, it is just a just add water situation. Whatever,
Cool.
like whatever tea or herbal anything you
Yeah.
want to throw in there. You could even
I've
do
got
soup
herbs.
if you feel like it.
Oh, I've got herbs.
Also, I do want to
Can I-
look for a
Can I interest you in
CleriCon.
some herbs?
Is it some grass? Do you have
I
that
mean,
aromatic
have-
grass?
Like
I do
actual
have-
grass.
grass, like grass clippings. I'm not sure if that's what you're asking for, but just hand it over. I'm gonna make us a
Yeah.
real nice tea.
Okay. Hydration is key. It helps.
Sure is key. Just I'm gonna make it real good.
Speaking of which, I would like to see if there's a like CleriCon specific swag booth where I can get a CleriCon branded canteen.
Oh yes. Oh yeah, absolutely. They're selling those for 1 GP. And
Okay.
yeah, it's just a fine fine steel flask with the CleriCon logo like emblazoned up down on one side. Nice lid, nice tight sealing lid. Got a little belt
Excellent.
loop on it too.
I will pick one of those up.
I used to run a tea house actually.
Oh.
Kind of miss it sometimes. But then I remember it was a lot of talking to people. Anyway, mix.
Why you gotta make a house for tea? Tea's not people.
The people come to the house.
How old are you, boy?
I am 12 years old and
human
old enough to take
years?
care of myself. Thank you very much.
Jiminy crickets. Okay. All right. So, if you want some tea, I'm gonna make you a separate batch. But for the rest of us, have at. And I will
I think
use
so
a
too.
blend of herbs that is delicious. It tastes like strawberries with a hint of basil.
Ooh.
And it has slight mind-altering properties,
How slight.
like 15% tripping.
Okay.
Am I rolling for house light? Make me make
Sure.
a con
Yeah.
check.
Yeah.
Please.
Let's let
Sure.
anybody who's partaking in this particular batch of tea go ahead and give me a con save.
Oh, that's not bad.
Let's see how the-
16.
16. Okay, yeah, you feel the effects, but you're fine. You're still level. 5. Good.
Oh.
I got a dirty 20. I brew this shit. It ain't gonna
Yeah.
do nothing to me.
Yeah. What did you get,
Yeah.
Claire?
Well, I rolled a 5, so like probably a 7. It's fine.
Okay.
This is different.
You've
So
got lasers on the side of your vision. It's
Mhm.
yeah. What are
the
the
sky. The
effects
sky
there?
looks like your background right now.
Okay.
Oh, it's not
Yeah,
so bad then.
Yeah.
You see lights. You see lights, and you got tingly fingers. It's about it.
Yeah, 7. Can I make it
Fingles,
black? She
I like to
tries
call them,
really
tingle
hard
fingers.
to make it black. Like, no.
I suppose that's it will see.
Bitch.
Yes.
Finch will like put his hand over your eyes so everything looks black. Goes, there you go. It's all black.
Thank you, Fish. That's
Fish.
exactly what I needed. Please
get the
don't crush
feeling-
my tiny skull. It's like,
I can't move my fingers. I can't crush nothing right now. It's about this.
you can't move your fingers?
I don't know if I have fingers anymore.
Oh, you drank the tea also. Okay, no, we're fine. Yeah, cool. Let's just go sit over here and watch people for like half an hour until we
Yeah.
calm down.
Yeah. Got some more.
Wow.
Um,
You damn sure you can. Yes. This is star quality entertainment, and I haven't had it in a long bit.
Feeling left out and being a big boy, I would like to try to get some of my own tea from this batch, from the one that the adults are drinking, because
You know what? It's a
I'm a grown-up.
CleriCon. We can fix you up if it gets nasty. Go ahead.
I do it. I take a big long swig.
Okay.
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
Hot tea.
Yeah. Give me that Constitution save.
Not entirely
Oh,
sure
boy.
what the age of adulthood and drinkability is in Faerun, but I imagine it ain't that old. I mean, people die in their 20s and 30s.
All
It
the
was a
time.
1 on the dice. It's a 2 with my modifier.
Nice. So yeah,
I've killed the boy.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, because
Oh.
of your smaller size, you are tripping balls a little bit. There are lights. There are so many lights.
There are a lot of
There are
lights.
so
And they're lasers and you're a cat, so whoops.
Oh, everything is so green. I imagine I deal with this by running back and forth really fast. I get the zoomies. There's shedding. There's little brown furs just in clumps that just appear. And after a few minutes of this, I probably zonk out. And yeah, I probably find somewhere warm to do it. Probably like Finch's shoulder or something. Just kind of slump over it.
Finch is just gonna hold you like. Okay, so here's the thing: are you a cat that minds being held upside down, or must I like shoulder you?
Oh, you're gonna try to like baby cradle? Like I
Yeah.
feel like I'm not in a place to have an opinion about that right now
He
because of
meant
the
hold
tea. So like,
upside down. Like,
That's
are there
out.
cats that don't hate being held upside down? What?
somewhere
They
there's
exist.
a cat that likes being cradled. I haven't met them though.
They exist. I've owned them before.
Mhm.
Also,
They're rare.
Yeah, I imagine that kid would cope with that just fine right now.
Okay.
He's just limp.
Perfect.
even though I handled the tea very well, I'm gonna use that as an excuse to just my disguised self is gonna slowly drift off of me, and I'm just gonna start like growing
Oh,
visually until I'm my actual height, which is about 8.5 feet tall.
Okay, good. Not taller than Finch.
No.
Finch needs to be tall.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, is this a thing that's going to keep happening? Do you switch races every couple minutes, or
Not racist. I still like so my disguised self literally just makes me look shorter.
so you
I'm
were
still
a
a
small?
furbolg. I'm still I
Okay,
was just a small
sorry.
furbolg.
So Claire, tripping balls, seeing the smaller furbolg grow
Oh, no.
bigger, is going to turn and look at Finch and expect him to get shorter. And just stare and wait for Finch to get shorter.
Wait,
Doesn't
you're waiting for
happen.
Finch to get shorter?
Yeah, because you know, Reggie just got taller, so she thinks Finch will get shorter based on she is high as balls right now. So
Oh,
Yeah,
clearly,
this is an Alice in Wonderland situation.
So
yeah.
you're staring at him,
Yeah.
and he
She
just
doesn't-
goes.
Yeah, she doesn't say it. She's just like, okay, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
He just covers your eyes again.
I mean, I get if you're shy, that's fine.
I don't know how to handle this.
How
I'm all right.
sweaty-
I just can't handle my fingers.
How sweaty are Finch's hands right now? Like on a scale of like 1 to 10.
Does cold resistance mean you run warm? Because I have cold resistance, which means if he does run warm, then yeah, he's in a con center.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
say for a Goliath, yeah, I'd say Goliaths run hot.
Yeah, then it's sweaty.
Yeah.
For sure.
It's gonna like some of her eye makeup is gonna start running a little bit because she does wear it very heavily. It's just like
Finch
fine.
has black on his hands now, like
Yeah.
just charcoal.
Yeah.
Kind
no,
of
it's fine.
enhances the look, frankly.
Yeah, exactly.
I will use
yeah.
prestidigitation to clean that up.
No.
Not to remove it, but to like make it look like it did before.
Oh, okay.
It's not smudge.
I was gonna say, runs to the
clean
bathroom
off
and just-
and to clean off the black gunk
Yeah.
from your hands.
Thank you. That's I put a lot of effort into this.
I can tell.
Is it only floor time right now, or are there any speaky things?
The current speaky thing, Demon Banishment 101 is going to be starting in a few minutes.
Oh, I think I will go to
time
that.
if anybody's
Yeah.
interested in that.
Let's see what they call up. You never know.
While everyone's hanging out and just kind of like having a chill moment, Claire is completely just gonna shove her like the things that she didn't want from her bag just into like Reggie's bag. She's like, yeah, he's into this shit. He wants more. And then she's just gonna like put everything else that she wants into the folds of her thing. She's like, I don't need to carry anything. That's not what I do. It doesn't look good.
Oh, thank you. Start
Yeah,
walking
See, I
towards it.
figured.
Death leaves all his
Yeah.
belongings behind, or with somebody else
Yeah.
to carry it.
Exactly.
Can you take it with you? That's the real question.
No.
No.
We're working on a spell for that. There's actually
Awesome. All right, so everybody's
yeah.
everybody's gonna go head into the big main amphitheater situation.
Mhm.
Claire will begrudgingly like totally look like she's just going because there's nothing better to do, but she's pretty interested. But that's not going to show. Just like, well, I guess everyone else is going, and we did have tea, and I am still kind of high.
Mm.
Don't take food from strangers. Already failed that. Good job.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Yeah, we're all clerics here.
Okay. So you all go into the hall. It is relatively late at this point, so this is definitely like their last panel of the night situation. Um, and you head in. So there's a few other people. It's not exactly a packed house, but there's this place is probably about half full. It's like a lecture hall situation, and down on the central floor there is a little dude down on the main area, sort of setting up, getting ready, and he looks up and he sees everybody. He sees his time, and he says, "Okay, yeah, everybody, just have a seat. We'll just take a minute, and everything will be ready. We're just waiting for our lecturer to get here. He should be here any minute. Everything should be fine. Everything should be fine." Um, and at that, I think we're actually going to take a quick break ourselves. Let's take a little breather for just a sec, and we will get into the second half of Oops All Clerics in just a few minutes. So, stick around. Hello, and welcome back. So we are back, and we're back. Okay, so
Are we?
I'm front.
Okay, that's
Different.
good.
I'm dad.
That's good.
Uh,
So you're all seated in this lecture hall, and in the intervening time, the little dude that was sort of prepping the stage area, he's looking a little nervous, a little worried. And he keeps looking at the clock on the wall, and he's like, "Well, no, it's time. We gotta get this going." Okay. Um,
The
and
panelists didn't show, did they?
panelist didn't show, so
Claire's
he'll.
gonna lean over to Reggie and be like, "So this is where it's customary in some circles to yell Freebird. It evokes a god."
A sense of togetherness and
Yeah.
freedom.
Yeah.
Freedom, as you would expect from.
Let's see. Does Reggie believe this?
Let's see.
Oh,
Give me
no.
that. Give me that insight.
So my insight is I'm pretty good at insight. So that was a 14.
Okay. Yeah.
So, no, a 3 persuasion. No, you know
It would have been
she's
deception.
yeah, or yeah. 3 deception, 3 persuasion. There's no. You're like, yeah, no, that's cute.
I get so, but here's the thing. Reggie understands what you're doing
Mm-hmm.
and is still like, Freebird.
The little dude up front will be like, that's. He'll
Hey, if
just
this
he'll just
guy-
kind of he'll
this
just kind
guy
of start
doesn't show.
he'll just
Yeah,
kind of
if he
start
doesn't show, I'm
muttering.
willing to take the stage and give a big long speech about nature.
No, it's fine, and he'll just kind of start muttering. It's like, if I leave here tomorrow,
Oh shit,
would
he's
you
like,
still remember? Yeah, he'll actually kind of try
Alright.
for a sec to go with the bit.
anyone multi-class and bard, they could back him up.
I got a loot.
I don't let me sing or do anything ever.
Cast
I am trying to
Cast
figure
lighting
out I'm trying to figure out how Finch would do Leonard Skinner in this voice. And I don't know if I can. So
Oh, I don't
My
have
cousin,
guiding light, but I do have sacred flame.
yeah, just start firing shit off. Yeah, the ceiling you can hit.
So the crowd actually gets into it for a bit, and they're like, because everybody's realized that, all right, suddenly this panelist, this
Right.
guy's got to run the show on his own. So they're not. Everyone's trying not to give him too much shit. But
Demon
so
summon, sing along.
everybody's kind of going along with it for a little bit. Someone does pull out a couple of flutes to do the slide guitar parts. Like, and actually.
While that's going on, I will slide up to the front and just let the guy know. Say, I mean, if you've got things that need banishing, I've got all kinds of different tools. I can banish a bunch of different stuff, so we can still have some fun.
We need to get the things to banish.
Oh, is that the problem?
Yeah, it's a summoning and then banishing.
Oh,
We
that
can't
makes
just
sense.
banish the condors. So
Depends on who they are. I might be able to.
try it.
Soul of the dead. No.
Well, I have that too. But hey, if there's a
No.
celestial, an elemental, a fae, or a fiend nearby, I can try and make it scared.
We all can. Yes, idiot.
And the little dude, he'll be like, "No, it's okay. I mean, won't be as fun, but no, I think I got it. I think I got it."
All right. Good luck. Brian.
And he'll thank everybody. It's like, thank you for the free bird, for that free bird.
Thank you.
Thank. And he'll be like, so hello, I'm Lambert Salter. I would like to introduce our keynote speaker for the evening, Cleric of Helm's Holy Light, Quel'Thalas. I'd like to introduce him, but he was unfortunately unable to attend this evening, so I will be filling in with my summoning and banishing skills.
Did they check the bathrooms? I hear there's a thing going around.
Did you check the lobby?
Yeah, he
We
might have
did.
had the con plague.
We did check the lobby. We did check the lavatories, and I think he was called away. He's known to do very important work, so I'm sure it's something urgent. But that's okay. We'll still be able to do the demonstration here tonight. So what I'll do is I'll just be summoning up with this ritual circle we have here on stage, and I'll be summoning up minor demons, fiends, just to get them in here, and then we can go over some of the lesser banishments, to try and send them back on their
So
disgusting
we're
ways.
summoning demon children?
So maybe if they have children, maybe. Yes, back there.
No, this is Jekka. Can we see the circle from where we're sitting? And if so, does it look good?
Well, let's see. You can definitely see the circle. It is an inscribed circle on the stage. Pretty basic in general, but if anybody wants to give me a religion or arcana check to ascertain its quality.
Oh, I'll give you religion.
Oh my god. I just rolled a nat 1 on my check, so I think it looks fine. Or I think it's fucked up, whichever, depending on the situation.
16.
Okay.
20.
23 religion, nat 20.
Oh.
What'd you get again, Finch?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. All right.
Filthy dirty 20.
A lot of filthy 20s at this cleric convention.
Dirty 20, you.
It's just dripping.
And Kid Pope, are you conscious yet? Or
How long have I been out?
It was a cat nap.
a couple
I
minutes?
do argue.
Yeah.
Do you like
Wake
the
up.
head scritches?
Finch has been doing it idly, he hasn't even been paying
Yeah,
attention.
the
He's just been
scritches are really good. I'm probably not
Yeah.
awake.
I
I would like to
I
think.
assume that at the big hit for Freebird is when you woke up.
Could be. Could be.
No, if you're still asleep.
I am endeavoring to stay put for an hour, but that might not work with the timeline of what we're dealing with.
Wake up, they're demons. They're demons.
Oh no, that team has kicked in. Eden's all blurry.
Yeah, actually, I do wake up. I wake up and the claws come out, and there were like the paws are around your finger, and like there's rabbit kicking of the palm of the hand. Yeah.
You're real tough.
Yeah, it's that you know that video of the person with the hand and the tiny kitten going. I do that for a while.
Yes, that's all Finch is doing now.
I'm awake, but still probably under the influence a little bit.
Ignore my role. I'm playing with Kid Pope.
Okay.
Okay.
Somebody else's role.
Okay.
But that one was rough, man. That just yeah, I don't know, but yeah, I think I'd imagine I eventually come to and pay attention to what's going on the stage and
Nice.
pretend I was never hanging out in your warm embrace. This never happened.
Okay.
Self-sufficient.
Big boy. Big boy.
So yeah, on the stage, that circle, Reggie, 100% fine. You think it's great.
Okay.
How could there ever be a problem with this circle here at CleriCon? Like this is fine.
I just take it on faith. It's fine.
Take it on faith.
It's CleriCon.
Yeah.
Fig, you think it's pretty basic. Usually this sort of thing's got a few more frills.
I mean,
But-
he said minor.
Yeah, but it'd probably work. And
It'll all be demons under 18. It'll be fine.
and Claire, yeah, you think it's very basic. Like it'll do the job of a magic circle from what you can see, but yeah, you're hoping it doesn't. You're hoping he just sticks to the lesser demons.
She's kind of disappointed. Like, just a little, like, okay, whatever.
I mean, it is the B team. What are you gonna do?
Yeah. And so he'll start in.
Ian, welcome
yeah.
back to focus.
I know, right? It's This, I don't know what Ark and I use the same kind of camera, same model, all that sort of stuff. Hers never goes out of focus.
It's your
Mine
feathered
always
hair.
does.
Yeah, it's just that
Maybe.
voluminous, beautiful
Maybe.
hair.
Maybe. Who knows?
Maybe he's
Tousle.
born with it.
Shiny. Goddamn beautiful.
Thank you. And he'll start his ritual. He'll like sort of place his hands on the circle, and it'll start to glow, and he'll be muttering. Sounds like it's in abyssal. And after a minute or so, the circle glows, this sort of sickly green light, and out from the circle rises a lumpy look. It's a humanoid figure, but it's just this lumpy, deformed thing. And he'll step back and he'll be like, okay, good, good. So yeah, the first
John
round.
Lambert!
Thank you. The first round we have here is a mains demon, the least form of demon. They just kind of crawl out of the river Styx, and other demons eat them. And if they're lucky, they'll get promoted, but usually they're just shambling around.
That
Very
is
minor.
tragic.
Yeah, that sucks. That
They-
ain't a life.
No,
We're
this
doing him a
is
favor. It's like we've summoned him up to the Sandals Resort for like 5 minutes, and then we'll send him back. But at least for 5 minutes, he's not getting it.
Oi, we brought him from another dimension. You start ripping into him. We banish him and move on. This is rude. I apologize for my colleagues. This is unprofessional.
You know what? You're right. What lovely lumps. What lovely lady lumps.
Check him out.
beautiful. And it's like, okay, yeah, no, that's all fair. These are very simple demons. Like honestly, they're not difficult to kill or confront with, normal like material means, but very easy to summon back. All you need to do is just sort of reverse the incantation, reverse the summoning, like so, and he'll like put his hands down on the ring and sort of like honestly go backwards from what you picked up. And the mains demon will just kind of gurgle at him and back down through the stage, through the portal, and the portal closes, and it's just the stage board again. Just like that.
Well done. Well done.
Now let's see. Let's do that one more time. Let's see what we get. We'll do it again. And he'll go down to the stage
Let's
again,
see what we get.
and he'll do a slightly different
Not
incantation.
Supposed to be random.
I don't. That he's been saying like just wrong enough words that it's fine, but just wrong
It's
enough.
like a demon gashapon. It's fine. You know roughly what you're going to get, but
Yeah.
It's like
Life is like a summoned demon.
How many
Sure
how many
is.
sticky hands are you gonna get out of this?
it's like, oh no, it's a samurai. Shit. Got that. I
and
want a
out from the
Pikachu.
out from the circle this time pops a Quasit, just a little buggy sort of thing. Still a demon, and he'll be like, okay, so these are a little more. These are crafty. These are tricky little things. Like they will
like
try and
scrambled
escape.
dinner.
Yeah, sometimes. I've read about that. Sometimes, if left to their own devices, they do actually create. But usually they're used as spies and infiltrators, and they're very tricky. They're very quick. So they're a little bit harder to banish. But if you concentrate and pay attention, it can be just this easy. And he'll go and start his banishing. This time, he stumbles a couple points, and the Quasit actually kind of like leaps at him a bit, but it's disrupted by the ritual circle, and it can't quite get at him.
Lambert, I believe in you.
And with some effort, after a minute or two of struggling at it, you see the portal kind of open again and the Quasit back down to the abyss. and close up again. And
Right.
you just kind of see him
Right.
just stand up, little dab of sweat, and be like,
Yeah.
little shits are tricky.
Yeah.
Whew,
Claire
okay.
takes out a little notebook and just writes closet skull, bones a plus, and just like tucks it back in as like, you know, some of her want list.
All right. Nice. Great. So what's next? Q&A?
Yeah, we can do a little Q&A on these. I think I've got enough juice in me to summon one more if we wanna do a Q&A and do that. But yeah, if anybody has any questions, please feel free.
The only sound I make is that cackling sound that a cat makes when there's something out of its reach. Yeah. I'm on the edge of my seat. I'm like, let me at him. Let me get him.
Actually,
ready to go.
That Finch is like holding, like when the closet comes out, the eyes, like he looks at folks' eyes, and they go wide. He's like, no, no.
Yep.
Just pinches the little the
Scruff him
Yeah,
just a little bit.
Just a little.
No. Finch will kind of raise his hand and say, "Now, summoning isn't typically what we do. But for future reference, does the size of the circle matter? Does it scale? If we were to widen the circle, are we going to get a bigger demon?"
That's a good question. Like, what if it don't fit?
It does make summoning a larger entity easier, for sure. Most importantly, it makes containing a larger entity easier. You can summon something bigger than the ring you're using, than the circle. However, if it can physically not fit or expand beyond the ring you've created, then keeping it contained and in control can be very, very difficult and will require a whole different set of techniques to send back down into the abyss.
Right.
Yeah, you could probably have to lube up the sides of the circle so it just squeaks on through like a grease pig or something.
Yeah, it's true.
It probably wouldn't hurt. And that may actually help, maintain the coherence of the circle. Like I have
Wow,
heard.
I was complete shitting, and you went ahead and agreed with me. I
No,
am some shocked right now.
Lubing
Let me
up the
tell you.
magic circle. I'm pretty sure I read that book once.
Yeah, lubing up the magic circle. I did that in college.
Like never discount lubrication ever. Like
Yeah.
We have all got holy oil. I believe that's what it's for.
If you think
Among
there's
other
time, it wouldn't hurt.
I mean, if you got more in you, have that. You're in a room full of the holiest of thous, you know?
Speak for yourself.
I do.
Okay.
Who else would I be speaking for? No one, you weirdo.
Okay. Yeah, I think we got one more. I think I can get another one of those closets back. Like I think we can try this. And he'll kneel back down and he'll go to the circle. And he'll start his incantation and he'll start talking. But then when the portal area opens, it's a different color than it was before. Like the Lemure in the closet, it was like a greenish sort of situation. This one is much redder and fiery looking.
I thought it was like vaporwave coming up. Summon Mick.
And out of the portal, instead of a closet or a mains demon, comes something definitely, absolutely, 100% worse in every way. It's got big, leathery wings.
Oh shit!
Horned head. And a massive axe.
Axe. Damn.
Yeah. No.
Who saw that coming? Who else saw that coming?
I mean, Reggie and I were talking about how he was using weird words, but we didn't.
Free bird.
And
Finally,
Fred is
someone
actually
that can
freed.
play the metal the way it was meant to be played.
Yep.
Do you know Mr. Crowley?
and this
Lambert, you done goofed, I think.
and he is like fallen back on his ass, and he's like,
Yeah,
"Oh shit."
yeah.
And this thing will actually sort of turn towards him a little bit, and with a great hoofed foot, will just kind of like flip him off the stage and into the crowd.
So it went through the circle.
Oh yeah.
What's your name?
And it'll look at you and point, and it'll like have a grin on its face, and it's like,
Oh no, sorry, I didn't
No.
mean to be rude. Not your true name. Like
No.
what can we call you? I would never ask that. I apologize. No, you're smart. You're very smart, but that wasn't what I was going for.
He looks like a
All
berry.
right, all right. Healers at the back. Any offensive type clerics, come on forward. Anyone who brought a shield to this con, come forward, and let's just make ranks. Okay, all right.
and
I didn't get his name yet.
I would.
I will draw my shield as I do as Fig commands that.
And I would like everybody to go ahead and roll initiative.
I mean, there's got to be a high up on 80 of us in this room. This would be easy cake.
That's another 3. Awesome.
Nat 20. I hate that makes it
15.
21 total, but
Bop,
I
bop,
hate
bop, bop.
those.
Finch.
As we say in the Shadow Council.
Bump, 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 indeed.
Bop, 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 bop. I don't know if I have the.
Let's see.
If anybody
Normally,
has the Penny Arcade things in chat.
I don't know. I was trying to think. Let's see. Do I have the air horn app? Usually, one of my players has the air horn app.
I should probably have it.
In any case, so I'm sorry. What did you get, Reggie?
15 with advantage.
Ham.
Okay.
That's all I have is ham emojis.
Ham, 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 ham.
Ham, ham,
Drop
ham,
some
ham,
hams.
Ham-horn,
Hams in
yeah.
chat.
ham.
Hams in chat.
And Claire, what'd you get?
Don't make me throw
10.
ham.
10. Okay.
Yep.
And Kid Pope,
I'm getting red.
14.
Oh no.
14. Okay.
Time to stop drinking, I guess.
Nah.
Nah, drink more. That's
Okay.
Yeah, now's your time. And for that thing, okay. So it's gonna be 20 for Fig, and that number for the big bad beastie. Okay. So Fig, you go first.
BBB? Oh shit.
Yep.
Exactly what I didn't want to happen. Right.
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna cast Bane on this thing.
Ooh, lovely.
Yeah, I know.
So
One of my
let's see.
favorites.
It's got to make a save, right?
It does. Bane, cast Bane. Good job, D&D Beyond. You did it. I wish I could click on it and the instructions would pop up. Charisma 14.
Okay.
Range of 30 foot, which I should be in.
Okay. And that is gonna fail. It got a 13. So, lucky you.
And do you need the specifics or do you have them?
Yeah, give them to me again just because I'm gonna forget.
All right.
Like it's something's decreased.
Whenever he makes an attack or a saving throw, he has to roll a d4 and subtract.
Okay. And can he try and save out of that, or is that just till you're done with him?
Oh, that is a good question. I just typed E5 instead of 5E. I think it lasts. It's up to 1 minute and it's concentration.
Sick. All right. Awesome. Cool. And now it's his turn.
Oh.
So Good on
I'm gonna
that.
look at the person next to me like they cast Bane. Like, wow, that was impressive. Wow.
So at this, you notice as this thing sort of turns to face you, most of the rest of the crowd's buggered off.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's
I
just
can't
this,
swear on Twitch. I'm a edit myself right here.
and he'll take a stomp towards you guys, and he sees Reggie with the shield up and the variety of holy symbols, and he's gonna try and take a bit of a stab at you, I believe. Yeah.
Seems
Yeah,
right.
yeah, he's gonna take that enormous axe and he's just gonna try and like poke it straight at you with the two
All right.
Normo prongs on the end of it. Oh, okay. That is only a 10.
That does not hit.
So okay, so good. That actually make sure I get this D4 on here. Cool. So yeah, so that's only a 10. So nothing on that. But now that he's closer to you guys, now that he's within like 10-ish feet, it's hot. It is really fucking hot near this demon.
Oh shit.
And that is all he's going to do with the rest of his turn. So that actually brings us to... Make sure I got that right. Yeah, that actually brings us to Reggie. What would you like to do?
So I like Reggie's kind of like, all right, good. You didn't hit me with the axe. That's good. And then he's like, starts like fiddling with a bunch of the holy symbols. He's like, this one looks good. Holds it up and proceeds to be like, I use the power of
Heart.
whatever god to compel you to be gone. So I'm going to use Arcane Abjuration to basically try and turn / banish. I'm assuming he's probably too high of a CR to banish, but
Yes.
Wisdom saving throw is DC 14.
Okay. Yeah, he is definitely too high to banish, but wisdom save. That is. His wisdom is okay. His wisdom, he got. Oh, wait. And. Just gotta check one thing about this friggin' demon.
Friggin' demon.
This friggin' demon.
Friggin'
Okay,
hell.
yep, Bane does affect saving throws. Okay, so that is gonna be a 9.
Then he is turned from me. So for 1 minute, he's trying to move as far away from me as he can.
Okay, cool.
He can't take reactions and can only dash or dodge if it can't move.
Awesome. Okay. And yeah, and that just happens, and there's nothing he can do about it. Okay.
Yep.
So, yeah, so it's he'll do that sort of stuff on his turn. Anything else you want to do with your turn? Any other actions you got?
Think that I've got anything. Oh, actually, yes, I can. I'm also, as a bonus action, going to turn invisible.
Oh, it's a furball, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Nice.
As a bonus action. Yep. Okay. So yeah, you are now invisible. So just for everybody who's standing, you all see this Baylor come up, try and stab at Reggie. Reggie holds up a holy symbol and abjures it, and then vanishes.
No one's willing to take responsibility for their actions in this game. One tries to pass the buck, the other one goes invisible.
Yeah. And how do you think I got to this ripe old age?
That's fair enough.
All right, Kid Pope. It is now your turn.
Our Lord and Savior.
I'm gonna get him. I've been ready to go my entire life, and so I charge towards this giant monster. As I run, I take my Pope hat off of my head and hold it in front of me like a shield. This is my shield.
Very nice.
And it's time to fight. I get I don't close in right into his business. I probably close into like 10 feet away from him.
Okay.
And I point my shield at him, and I say, Malik, y'all better tell this guy what for. He's a rabble rouser. And I try to blind him using blindness/deafness.
Okay. So what's the save on that he's got to make?
Yeah, make a Constitution save.
Okay. Constitution save for a demon. Let's see. Okay. His constitution's quite high. So let's see. Minus the bane. That is gonna bring him to a 14.
He beats it.
Ah.
Nothing happens. Oh my. Stay put behind my shield.
Alrighty. And Claire.
All right. Cool. It's within it's within 10 feet of us, not necessarily engaged.
Correct, yes.
Cool. I do not like how hot it is, so I am going to back up through the aisle, just kind of use most of my movement 20 feet back. And actually, let's make sure that I can do that. Yes. Okay. So Claire's going to back up 20 feet, just down the aisle to just get out of the hot zone, or the hot seat, if you will. 20, and then cast Ray of Enfeeblement, which a black beam of energy is just going to spring forward, make a ranged spell attack. On a hit, the target deals only half damage. With weapons that use strength until the spell ends. Okay. Because I saw they had a big old axe, so I'm trying to do stuff.
Right on, Brand.
Don't think that's gonna do anything. 14 to hit?
That won't hit.
Yeah, figured. Cool. So you just see black energy go whoop, 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 spirals off. Well.
Well, hell.
Well, shit. Well, hell. Anything else you want to do? Anything else you can't do?
I cannot make myself invisible, so no. I'm regretting this choice.
All right, and Finch.
I mean, it hasn't taken damage yet, so it's still fleeing. Until it gets hit, it's not actually unturned.
Good work.
So,
can I get to the stage?
Yes, yeah, I'd say you can.
Okay. Finch will kind of walk to the stage, look at the circle, and he's going to want to kind of visualize what the circle looks like, and then expand it and make a bigger circle.
Okay. Any particular action or mechanism you're using to expand the circle?
I would happily roll either Arcana or Religion for this.
Okay.
But
I mean,
you actually make the circle.
Okay.
No spell.
Yeah,
no...
you're not stone shaping something into the stage or anything like that. Just gonna.
I mean, I assume it's chalk or blood.
Yeah.
Of some kind, which
Yeah.
I mean, I've got blood and I've got chalk. Make something happen here.
Okay.
Yeah. If that's not something that's possible, if if the circle is too complex, then I will happily just go to fighting. But
oh no, yeah, no. Go ahead and give me that Religion or Arcana, your choice.
Okay. Religion. I mean, I have a +3 Religion, but Arcana seems like it'd be more accurate, which is a +0. So let's just roll for that. Let's see what Arcana does.
Okay.
Ew, that's a 9. No, nothing.
9. Okay. Yeah, you look at he can't. The circle looks simple, but you're looking at it and you're like, "There's got to be something more to it. There's got to be.
Yeah.
I'm missing something."
Okay.
But you do ascertain that it is in construction. It's just a simple chalk circle. The actual method to make it is nice and simple.
Huh. Well, I guess as my bonus action, then I would like to summon my spiritual weapon at 3rd level.
Mhm.
Is that a
Um,
bonus or is that a full action?
Summoning it is a bonus action.
Oh, can I have done that on my turn?
Yeah, we can say that. Yeah.
I was
So
gonna do it next
wanna,
round, but
yeah, if you want to summon up your spirit weapon, that's fine.
I thought it was a full action and then a bonus to attack with once it was there.
Nope.
You
But-
just find it in your swag bag. You're like, oh,
There it
what's
is.
in here?
Hey.
Yeah.
18
So,
heads of cabbage. Sweet.
Two kind of ethereal fists with this red twine or ribbon wrapped around the hands and knuckles kind of just comes out in front of Finch, and Finch is just kind of standing there, like he summons this thing and they're just there, and he just has it there, and he's gonna keep studying this circle while his hands are just kind of floating in front of him in kind of a guarding stance.
Okay. Awesome. And Fig, while we're at it, what because we're going into your turn in a moment anyway. What sort of shape does your spear weapon take?
It's her late husband's bathrobe, fully animated.
Awesome.
That's so good.
And so, Finch, before we get to Fig's turn, you hear sort of crumpled at the front of the front row of seats. You hear Lambert kind of like wheeze over. He's not dead, but he's just kind of like, gotta close the portal, banish the demon by midnight.
Or what?
We're fucked.
A bit late for that. All right.
And
Never got to that part of the lesson.
so the convention center is on East Coast U.S. time, right?
It is on East Coast U.S. time, which does mean you have
heck.
22 minutes to do that.
Woohoo!
But it is.
Finch will kind of tilt back, and in a bit in Infernal he'll go, "Do you operate on Central or Eastern time?" The beast.
The beast doesn't seem like it understands the question.
Okay.
Island time.
All
You know this. I've read it up.
right, Fig, your turn.
I would now use my spiritual weapon. So my late husband's bathrobe floats up and goes bap 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 bap. And I rolled a 21,
Ooh, that will hit.
and my damage is 5. No, 8 plus 3.
Okay, cool. So that is.
And I'd like to use my movement to dart forward, grab poor Lambert, and drag him back from the fray.
Okay. Yeah, you can actually. Let me see here. Okay. Yeah, you're not. You don't have a negative strength. Yeah, you can do that. You can get him clear.
Cool.
All right. And now it is the Baylor's turn. Since he has taken damage, he's not turned anymore. Correct.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. As soon as he takes damage, the turn stops. So
All right.
Oops.
that's all good.
So he can't see Reggie. Claire has since run away. Fig is like sort of crouched dealing with a wounded man. So it's looking like Kid Pope or Finch. Kid Pope, you're actually still closest. So the Baylor is going to try and make a
I'll take that
swing
bullet.
down there. The Bane is still in effect.
I'm in danger.
And it's actually it rolled very poorly, so it definitely misjudged the height. Like you feel and hear the searing axe just swoop right over your head. But like with a good foot to spare.
Just
Oh, thank
slow
God.
motion watch it.
Just out of curiosity, did it move past me to get to Kid, or is it just swinging from where it's at?
It's just swinging from where it's at because Kid moved
Okay.
up.
That makes sense.
But it's gonna try and get you on the backswing. Nope, just as bad. So still can't just not the math just ain't right. You should be taller.
It's like trying to spar with an ant.
hmm
Like it's not. Yeah.
hmm So that is it for the Baylor. So Reggie, Captain Invisible.
Yeah. I become visible again on the start of my turn, because that's how that works. Yeah, I'm trying to decide if I should run up to it or just shoot it.
Dealer's choice.
My chance to hit is better, I think, if I run up to it. So I think I'm going to do that. So bonus action, I'm going to imbue my weapon with magical energy. So it's now a +1 weapon. And I'm going to run up to it and try and thwack it with my mace.
Do it.
Does a 22 hit it?
It do.
All right. So with that, where's my d6? All right. So that is 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Awesome. And yeah, it takes the full meat of that swing for sure.
And basically, I'll do that swack, and then I'll just kind of like hide behind my shield, which is looking directly at him because my shield has a big eye on it.
It sees you.
If it's at all possible, I will position myself to like be kind of like distracting from Kid Pope, so it's not like, so it looks more at me rather than Kid Pope, since Kid Pope is tiny and I don't want it to get axed.
Alrighty. Okay. Yeah, we can do that. Kid Pope, your turn.
My turn to not get axed. Excellent. So we've actually gotten some damage in on this guy, haven't we?
Yes, it's taken a little bit of damage.
Okay. How about he makes me a wisdom save because I'm going to toll the dead.
Yeah.
All right.
It makes that little instead of the sound of a bell, it makes that little like the western like woo 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 sound.
Yes.
So that is going to be a math. There we go. That's going to be a 14.
Saves.
Okay.
But I just can't get any of these in. Okay. Great. That's my how far away from it am I now? Does it have like? Did it move closer to me to attack, or am I still 10 foot away?
You're still 10 foot away.
Oh, well, if that's the case, I will take some of my movement to become 20 feet away.
That's fair. That's fair.
Then I'll call that a turn.
Okay. All right. Claire, what would you like to do?
Claire is going to cast Chill Touch.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. No, she is not. 11 does not hit at all. Claire is trying to cast Chill Touch from like behind one of the seats and just doesn't have a great
Not so
line of
much.
sight.
Not so touch.
All these magical
giant,
darknesses are just flying wildly all over.
You see just a ghostly skeletal hand just like wandering like through the atrium.
I'm gonna touch. No, I'm not.
Yep. I'm gonna get you. Better look out. It just doesn't connect.
I'm not touching you.
It's like Marco Polo, but no one's yelling polo. And I will. I'm gonna try and duck down a bit more behind the seat once my turn ends, just so I can have cover, at least partial cover.
Okay.
Fire.
Yep, that's totally fine.
Yeah.
All right. And Finch.
All right. After doing a little bit of Googling about my spell, I realized that I blew a 3rd level spell slot for no reason, but that's fine. So while studying this thing, well, see now he, what was his name?
Who?
What's your name? The guy that was teaching.
Oh, Lambert.
How for to close? How close the portal?
and from Fig's arms, he'll try and he'll call over and be like, "We need clerics to, like, three of you to channel into the ring, into the circle to close it, and that should shut it off."
Should have been the first thing you told us. Get your ass up here, Fig. Get up here. Uh, and then I will. Yeah, while I'm waiting for everybody to like come up to help us disband. Now I'm gonna leave this as a ruling to you because this is a lot of damage to do in one round. But I would like to cast Guiding Bolt at this thing.
Mm-hmm.
As my action.
Mm-hmm.
And with it, so never mind, unless its AC is 9.
No.
So that's all my spell slots for the 3rd level.
Oh dear.
And then now here's the part is will you allow for spiritual weapon to be used as a bonus action? It is a melee spell attack.
Well, that's how spirit weapon works. As a bonus action, you can move the weapon and attack.
Yeah. So then the fists will kind of drift away from me and start just back of the knees, just wailing on them. Little better. 16.
16 will hit.
Yes. Pardon me while I roll a bunch of dice.
Do it.
Oh no, it's on. See, this is the problem is that it's 1d8 plus 3, and there's no bonus for the level that I'm casting it at, so it's just 1d8. Not a bunch of dice. Which one is the 8? There we go.
It's that one.
That is 7 damage.
Okay. Awesome.
Cool.
Sweet. Okay, so that brings us back up to Fig.
Right. So that guy's fine. I am going to cast. I'm going to use my 3rd level slot to cast Bless on 2 targets. Actually 3, because it's plus 2 targets, so 3 targets. So I will cast Bless on Finch, Reggie, and Kid Cat, and that's pretty much the opposite Bane, where they get to add a D4 to all of their saves and attacks now.
Nice.
And then for my bonus, I'm gonna use my spiritual weapon, and dear departed Putnam's bathrobe is once again gonna pummel this thing. Allow me to just click on this little thing here, and that is there goes the die. Oh, it's only an 11. Putnam, get with it.
Okay. So yeah, that won't connect. Alas.
That's it. Blessed and whoop.
Okay. And are you moving at all?
Nah. No, I'll stay where I am because I didn't get the chance to heal Lambert, so I'm gonna kind of hunker over him.
Okay. All right, and so now it is the baddie's turn. He's gonna try and make another pair of swings. This time he's gonna focus on Reggie because Reggie is up closer.
Yep.
And I would also, while I'm doing that math, Reggie, I would like you to make me a Constitution save while you're at it, while you're up there.
And I can add a D4 to that, right?
Save.
Correct.
Yes.
So that is a 17, 18, 19.
Okay, so you're good. Nothing weird happens to you. And
goodness.
the first axe swing is a 13.
That will miss.
Okay, cool. And the backswing is less, 10. So, sweet.
All right.
So you safe. And now it is your turn.
Okay. Logistically speaking, how difficult would it be for me to basically grab the demon and pull it towards the portal?
Pretty difficult. It is large
I am
And-
also technically considered large.
and fiery.
That's more concerning, but
Yep. But if you want to try and grapple and move it, that is definitely an option.
okay. I don't really remember what the mechanics are for that, but I think I would like to do that.
Okay. Fortunately, I've got a character in our Monday game who grapples all the time. So what it is, it's a pair of contested strength checks,
Okay.
or strength versus acrobatics. But this guy ain't acrobatic; he's all brute. So.
Okay.
And.
Ooh,
Okay.
natch 20.
Ooh! Wow.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Which brings it to a total. Is the plus 1d4 was just for the first roll that happens after that, or is it continuous
It's continuous,
for
I
bless?
believe.
Oh, okay. Then that is a 25 total if it's just a straight strength.
Yeah, or athletics if you have it.
It's same. Be the same.
Okay. So the demon chumped it. He got a 5. So you have him you are currently grasping it and
Yep.
holding it, and on your next turn you can use your action to try and move
Seduce
it
him.
over.
Kiss him.
Now that you are in, sort of skin to skin contact, as it
I'm
were,
assuming I will get burned.
yeah, you're gonna take 5 fire damage.
Ouchie.
Just take it.
Yep. Got
Just take it.
That's valid. That's
There's no save for
I
this.
understood the risks. All right. Yeah. So basically, I'm grabbing him and I'm gonna shout as I do that. I'm like, let's get him back in this portal.
Okay.
Hopefully, encouraging the others to do whatever they need to do to channel him back inside once I drag him in.
All right. And Kid Pope.
Gosh, okay, that turned my turn upside down. And we only have a few minutes. I'm
Mhm.
going to so the portal's this open thing, right? It's like a hole in the ground, right?
Yeah, it's currently bound by the summoning circle, but yeah, if you actually look at it, like the stage is sort of transparent, and I don't know how familiar you are with the abyss, but it definitely appears to be that you are gazing into such an abyss.
Seems abyssal in quality. Okay,
Indeed.
what I will do is I'm gonna run up to the edge of the hole. I'm gonna try to make eye contact with the demon. Yo, demon, hey, over here. And I'm going to take that little flask out of my pocket with the eyelash, with the
Mhm.
eyelashes in. I'm going to take one of the eyelashes out. I'm going to make sure the demon sees it, and I'm going to drop it into the portal, and I'm going to say find,
Oh.
and I'm going to cast command.
Haha!
Not bad.
Nice. Okay.
I like it.
What's the save
Could've
on
gone
that?
Could've gone with
Uh,
fetch.
That would be a wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
Please don't be wise.
How's a 5 treat you?
Yay!
So
Nice.
it is, and that happens. Does that happen immediately, or is that on its turn? That's the
Cat
real
saves
question.
the day. Cat saves
The
the day.
target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or follow the command on its next turn.
On its next turn. Okay, cool. And
I will say, if it looks like it's going to start running towards the portal, I will just let that happen rather than holding it in place. Just an FYI.
Okay. All right. So yeah. So that goes through, and you do see, everybody sees the demon's head whip down to the portal. And Claire, it is your turn.
I watched it whip.
So
I
with
watched it, Nene.
25 movement, can I get to the portal to try and help do whatever needs to be done to, once it goes through, to close the shit
I
out of the
assume that
portal?
Claire jumps into the abyss. Like,
Yeah,
this is my
no, that's
turn.
yeah.
I want that.
I embrace death, bitches.
Yeah, I would say that that's fine. You can reach the
Okay, cool.
you can reach the
So I'll
circle.
just use my normal movement to get there and just like hold.
Hold
I
action.
guess I'm going to hold Chill Touch just in case it decides, or it somehow doesn't fetch, just in case something weird goes on where I can like cold bop it and be like, no, go get it. But that's not, I mean, obviously that's not gonna work, but just gonna hold that.
Okay.
Hold bop.
Yep,
It's
can
like kids bop.
Yeah.
do. Okay, and Finch.
Well, Finch doesn't want to interfere with anybody else's spells.
Yeah.
Is everybody blessed here?
I hit
Not
everyone
Cl-
except
not
Claire.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll cast guidance. I gotta cast bless on Claire. Why not? Yeah, we'll do bless for Claire.
Yay.
And then yeah, he for his bonus action, I think as the demon I'll hold a bonus action maybe. He'll like give the Baylor his goodie bag minus the book. He wants to keep that. Like all the stuff that he picked up, like he's like, thanks for coming. This was a stupendous demonstration. And he'll like put it on the horn as it's going in or something, but like he doesn't want to leave. Like he got summoned from like his home, and now he's in a bunch of his enemies. It's like it's
And all he got was this T-shirt.
yeah,
I went to.
like you don't want to leave a con with nothing.
I was summoned to the material plane, and all I got was this stupid T-shirt.
Important question: does the demon have a lanyard?
He doesn't. But
Ah,
if he
That
gets
should
the
be an
bag,
instant
he will.
banishment.
Yeah.
he should have. He should have a guest lanyard.
The enforcers
He
would.
automatically.
He said he was with somebody. It was fine. But yeah, so that's all totally fine.
He's just
Um,
coming in to find his mom in the dealer's room.
Oof. All right, and that brings us up to Fig.
Well, if he hightails, then that's. I will cast Cure Wounds on Lambert and say, what exactly is it we have to do to get this guy back to the yonder where he came from? Where frumpst?
Okay. So yeah, you heal him up, and he'll just be like, I just need just a channel, just channel into it, channel divinity, as it were.
Yeah, okay, gotcha. Yeah.
Just basically using your action to channel something, some holy juice into the circle to counteract it and close it.
Fresh
Well, then I
squeezed
will-
holy juice.
I will pump my holy juice straight into that there hole.
That's the goal. That's what you need. Okay.
That's nature domain, baby.
Okay. So it is now the Baylor's turn. The Baylor will turn. It'll like wrench its whole body around. So Reggie, if you choose to let go, now's the time.
Yep, I am letting him go.
And it will sort of it'll like just launch itself into the air on its great leathery wings and sort of do that weird dive that finches do and like wrap its like wings back in and boom right through the portal. And on its way, it will hook that goodie bag on a horn, as you just have it right out there, and that'll zoop right through. And so let's see. So how many people did we have on the portal? We had Fig, Finch, Claire. Okay, so that's 3 of you. Good. So I would like all of you just to go ahead and give me a real quick D20 roll and just tell me the number, just a straight D20.
8.
Okay.
6.
14.
14.
Okay. Cool. And the portal will close shut. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year, everybody. Just in
We did it. We
time.
banished the 2020 demon. Woo! And we rolled 20s to do it.
You did.
Oh.
And as the portal shuts, and Lambert breathes a huge sigh of relief, the doors to the auditorium will bust open, and a radiant light will just burst in through those doors, and you see like the outline of a tall, long, dark-haired elf with a shield, fully armored, and then suddenly, and then you'll hear, wait a minute, wait, and then the light'll die, and there's a fully armored, resplendent cleric elf with a Helm's mailed fist on his shield, and he'll just be like, "Oh, you guys did it."
Yeah, we did it for you.
Oh,
You know this is Eastern time, right?
All good. Better late than never. You're buying us all drinks. Let's go.
Y'all are from the Central Time Zone, I take it.
And that is
On
that.
the way out, I'll fill out adoption papers to bring Kippo home.
Drinks at the hotel bar.
Reggie and Claire are gonna go have a dueling game of Exquisite Corpse.
Oh
He's
yeah,
my
it's gonna
mom
be
now.
great.
Oh, Finch is in on that. Finch wants to see
Yeah, let's do it.
Exquisite Corpse. Hell yeah.
She's just gonna
That was
take
great.
out bags of bones and just mix them all together and be like, and this is, I have no idea what that is.
We'll have to have a sequel where we play Exquisite Corpse and then build something horrible that
And have to
we'll
defeat
have
it.
to deal with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
Or
Claire
that's
went
where the
too far.
that's where the next one shot begins, where you guys are coming into a hotel and a bunch of clerics are running away.
It's just like someone runs out, "Help! There was this thing, and there are these two." Was it Exquisite Corpse? I bet it was Exquisite Corpse. Is Claire in there?
Instant one shot. It's genius.
Or we could do like oops all Exquisite Corpses and we could all have corpse sonas.
Ooh,
Corpse.
I like that.
I'm just
We
bat
want
wings and
it.
eyeballs.
Oh, that's
Look at
just
the
not-
baby.
Happy
Look at the
baby,
beautiful
Hi,
kitten
honey,
baby.
Sweet baby.
sweet
I want
baby.
to say happy
Well,
New Year
bonus
to
content.
everyone.
I
Yeah.
feel like
Bonus kitty.
she's a baby.
All right, we did it.
We did it. You guys, you did it in the nick of
Amazing.
friggin' time.
Yeah.
MVP Kid Pope.
Kid Pope.
Right?
Holy
Nice.
Tiny kitty
smokes.
son. He didn't die.
I mean,
Mhm.
not
Like,
only
I'm
did
done.
not only did it work, but that poor bastard now has to find an eyelash in hell.
Right?
And
Yeah,
then,
that's his, he's got to find an eyelash in the abyss. That's
You
fine.
got a goodie bag.
and
Gotta go back, it's fine.
because you said find and not fetch, it's
He won't be
not.
back.
He doesn't
It's not
come
gonna
back.
come back.
Yeah. I have to
Ah,
say,
that's
I
good.
appreciate that because I feel like one of the options would have been Reggie also ending up in the abyss otherwise. So,
That
Yeah, it would have been a
That
fly you
heroic-
fools situation, and you both go
Yep.
down.
yeah.
heroic one-shot sacrifice.
Yep.
That's great.
Oh, but no, fantastic. I couldn't have asked for better timing on either part of that. So yeah, first I want to thank my players. I want to thank Jekka, Pasta, Ark, Ian, and Nami. Thank you for hopping on this session with us.
Heck yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you for hosting it. Like, this is awesome.
Oh man, can I just say how good it was to go to a convention?
God.
We had that full
Seems like it's been
experience.
a year.
Yeah.
To be fair, I've been to Cathicons that didn't ended up worse than what the CleriCon did.
Yeah.
Right.
You could pick a worse place to summon a
Actually-
demon.
Nami
true.
was with me, actually, come to think of it.
Yeah, at the Katsukon, what was it?
At BlizzardCon.
Yeah.
We got
Snow
snowed
Con.
in and trapped in Crystal City for 3 days.
Ooh, fun.
The city had shut down in state of emergency because it snowed. Ooh.
Whoa.
Yeah,
There were people
Boy.
skiing down the
it was
streets.
great.
We went to that little dive restaurant. Good times.
Nice. Nice.
Amazing.
It is amazing, and
Cool beans. Well, I'm
Cool
going to turn off
beans.
this giant ring light that's shining in my eyes.
that's fair.
Mm.
And
Alright.
yeah, so
we
I
gotta
want
say
to.
goodnight to the stream.
Yeah, we gotta say
Yes.
goodnight to the stream. So yeah, thank
Yeah.
you everybody who watched. Thank you Zelda
Oh.
for bringing a massive group of
Thanks
people.
for the raid,
Yeah.
Zelda.
And-
Thank you so much.
Yeah, and thank everybody who stayed. Like, you're all
Yeah.
still here. My
Yeah.
God.
Happy New Year.
Thanks.
so- yeah.
Also, I see Sean. Thanks, Sean.
Yes, you are the
Yes.
stream. It's true.
Him. Yeah, he was the He is the character who grapples all the time in our other campaign.
Yes.
You made him proud.
I did
Made him so
I did it for you.
Nice.
All right. Well, thanks everyone. All right.
Yeah.
That's that.
That's that.
Yeah.
So
Bye,
happy New Year in an hour. Pasta gets a Happy New Year, and in 2 hours, Claire gets a Nami gets a Happy New Year.
Woo!
So
I'm not even tired. I just want to
All
go play
around.
Hades.
do it.
Yeah.
Go
Do
play.
it.
Go play
Valid.
Hades. Everyone, go play
Yeah,
Hades
do.
right now.
That's the right thing to do. That's your
Yes.
homework.
Vote for Game
Yeah.
of the Year, and then go play Hades.
Hi.
All right.
But-
Kitten also wants to play Hades.
Yes.
Hi.
right?
Hi.
Message the underworld. It's fine.
Okay, bye from my
Bye.
cat's butt.
Butt approved. Cat butt approved stream.
Good night, everybody. Happy
Bye,
2021.
everyone.
Have a
Yes.
nice night.